In this lesson, we discuss subnetting a Class C address. A Class C address has a range of 192 to 223, with a default subnet mask of 255, 255, 255, and 0. If it has a subnet mask that is larger than the default file, you can say it is subnetted. There are many different ways to subnet a network. We will be showing you the weighted or graphical method. We'll start with the same chart used in the first video for determining binary from decimal values, incrementing the host column by the power of 2. The mask columns are defined from left to right. Bringing the 128 down and working left to right, add the host values. 128 plus 64 is 192. 192 plus 32 is 224. 224 plus 16 is 240. 240 plus 8 is 248. 248 plus 4 is 252. 252 plus 2 is 254. And 254 plus 1 is 255. The CIDR column is the number of bits turned on. The subnetwork column is the number of available bits after borrowing the desired bits. Now let's say we need 6 networks. So we draw a line where the networks column equals 8, because 8 is the smallest number 6 can be subtracted from. You can also use the power of 2 by computing the smallest value, 6, can be subtracted from 2 to the power of 3 equals 8. Remember, networks are to the left of the line, and hosts are to the right. Networks are bits turned on, and hosts are bits turned off. Looking at the line, you can see you will have 8 subnets. To determine the number of available hosts, take 32, subtract 2, and you get 30 hosts. You can also count the number of hosts by taking 2 to the power of 5, you get 32, and then subtract 2. You raise 2 to the number of zeros in the subnet mask. A subnet mask of 255, 255, 255, 224, or a /27 network using CIDR notation. By counting the bits turned on from left to right, you get 27. 8 bits in the first octet, 8 bits in the second octet, and 8 bits in the third octet, plus 3 bits in the fourth octet. 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 3 equals 27. 27 bits turned on for networks and 5 bits turned off for hosts, accounting for all 32 bits. The host value is your magic number. The magic number can also be determined by subtracting the mask 224 minus 256 and you get 32. Breaking this out using the magic number of 32, start with 0 and increment by the magic number in the fourth octet until you get all 8 networks. Then, to determine the broadcast, you take the next network and subtract 1. Next, to determine the range, you add 1 to the network and subtract 1 from the broadcast. That is why when determining the number of hosts, you subtract 2. 1 for the network and 1 for the broadcast. In conclusion, we went over how to subnet a Class C network using the graphical or weighted method. The blocks of subnets can only be 128, 192, 224, 240, 248, 252, 254, and 255. By subtracting the subnet from 256, you get the magic number. The magic number minus 2 is the number of hosts available per subnet. The magic number is used to create each subnet. The broadcast is the last number in the subnet or the number before the next subnet. Finally, the host IP addresses are the numbers between the subnet and broadcast IP addresses. Continue to practice subnetting Class C addresses. Our next lesson will cover subnetting a Class B network.